Hey everyone, I'm back again. I have a sort of special edition video for you since Valentine's Day is this week. So I wanted to put together a video showing you guys like a nice like romantic eye makeup look. You know, lots of people are going to be going on dates or going out just cause or, you know, whatever. So if you want kind of like a nice like romantic sort of look for your eyes, I am more than happy to show you one that I know. So first, I wanted to show you a couple different palette options that that you have. This particular look that I am doing uses a lot of like pinks and browns because they fit pretty much every eye color and skin tone. So you can kind of do a lot with it. So I wanted to show you a couple of different palette options. A lot of these are like my high-end palettes. But there's also, there are cheaper options as well that have like the rose golds and the more like jewel tone pinks, but I also like to show off my palettes. So the first one that is a good option is the Lorac Pro 3 palette. There we go. This is one of my favorites. It's got a lot of like browns and like rose gold hues, and it's a good substitute for the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. They're both expensive. This one was $44. The Naked palette is $54. So it's only like $10 cheaper, but these eyeshadows are actually, they're really nice. They're really buttery and they have a lot of color pickup and you only have to use a little tiny bit to go a long way. They blend really well. So definitely recommend getting this one. The other option that I have is the Lorac Pro 2 palette because it's got, you know, like some of the more like rose and purple colors in there. So you could do a little bit with that. You can do a nice smoky eye with it because it's got like these grays and blacks. It's real nice. So, and again, the color pickup and the texture and everything are just absolutely wonderful. There is also, kitty, stop it, the Sweet Peach palette. I just got this and I'm very excited about it. So this comes with all manner of, oh, it smells so good. Comes with all manner of like browns and pinks and really, really nice colors. And there's a good mix of like shimmer and matte shades for you. And again, there's the darker shades so you can do like a real nice smoky eye with it. And these three right here, this one, and this one are all like purpley. So you can do some real fun stuff with that. And it smells so good. Oh, it smells like peaches. Fun fact, it also tastes like peaches because it's made with actual like peach essence, peach oil and stuff. So I wouldn't recommend eating your eyeshadow, but if you just like want to test it out, if you just kind of like dab your finger in it and then lick it, just fun fact, it tastes like peaches. I may have been making everybody lick my eyeshadow because I'm fascinated by it. Yeah, I really have been. So there's that. And then the one that I am going to be using is actually the Naked 3 palette. A lot of people end up having this palette because it's very, very popular. If you don't have the palette, let's get the brush out so it doesn't fall. Okay, so first of all, I need to preface this. This isn't actually mine. This is my sister's, but she lets me use it. But so it's all like rose golds and there's this nice dark brown on the end here. There's a good like highlight shade. It's a really great palette and totally worth the money because, again, a little bit goes a really long way. The Urban Decay palettes, I swear by them. So I definitely recommend getting it if you're looking for something that's going to last you a long time. It also comes with this brush. It has like a kind of like tight end and then there's like this fluffy end, which is good for blending and stuff. So this is a good palette to have. There are dupes of this palette. Makeup Revolution makes one that's about $15. There's let's see, I think NYX makes a palette that's similar to this one. There's all manner of palettes that are similar to this. And, you know, you can use like, you know, your drugstore stuff that has similar colors to this. So with that out of the way, here we go. I'm going to show you guys how to do a nice romantic eye makeup. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to use some primer. So this will make your colors really pop, and it'll also make it stay. This one is the Lorac Behind the Scenes eye primer. This came with my palettes, and it's actually a really nice primer. I've heard really good things about the Urban Decay primers, but I mean, that stuff is expensive. This stuff is expensive. This is like 23 bucks for a tube. The only reason I have it is because it came with my palettes. Who is invading my bathroom? Hello. This is Ray, everyone. This is my housemate's daughter. She's pretty cute. She likes to do makeup too. You can say hi. I'm making my makeup tutorial. So, all right, go play.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you too. Good night.
Oh, yes, you can say hi too. Oh, so this is my little girl. This is Lily. Okay, all right, you monsters.
Bye, beautiful. Bye.
We have a snow day today, so I'm getting invaded as I try to do things. Be nice to each other. I love you. They're so great. All right, so anyways, so this primer is about $23 for like a big tube of it. These came with my palettes, so that's why I have them. And, you know, I've had the palettes for about a month now, and I have not even started to go through one tube of this. So, I mean, it's worth it. And like I said, I've heard good things about the Urban Decay palette, or I'm sorry, the Urban Decay primers. I have an Ulta eye primer that is decent. Elf, NYX, both make primers and they're pretty good. So you have options as far as primers if you want. You can also use like a nude or a white eyeliner and just kind of like blend it out, and that will also make your colors pop. So what I do is I put the primer all the way up to my brow bone, because it kind of makes my brow color pop out a little too. Please get out of the bathroom.
Can I have some bread? Can I have something to eat?
In a little bit, okay? It's gonna be snack time pretty soon. Can I finish my video first?
But can I have lunch?
After my video, it'll be about that time.
Can I have mac and cheese?
We'll see. Can I finish my video, please? Can I finish my video, please?
Yes.
Okay. Can you get out of the bathroom? I love you. Can you get out of the bathroom? Thank you. You never get anything done. Ever. Lock the door. Haha. I am a smart cookie. I'm gonna lock the children out of the bathroom. Alright, so I like to put my brow color, or my brow color all the way up and make it pop. So I put primer all the way up, and once the primer is dry, which it doesn't take very long to dry, it all only takes like a few seconds. I locked the door. You can't come in. No, thank you. Guys, for real, I'm trying to...
Can I watch the show on the TV?
Yeah, for a little bit. There are 4 children in my house right now. It's insane. Okay, so what I am going to do first is I'm going to do my brow color. It is in this palette. It's this color right here, the 4th one in. It's called Limit. I don't know if you can even see. Can I get it up there and focused? Focus? No? Okay, well, it's called Limit if you have this palette. It's the 4th color in. It's like a nice, like, nudie pink color. Taking the fluffy end of the brush here. All right. And I'm just going to sweep that over the brow bone and a little down into the crease. All right. And it is a little dark, but it's more muted than you think it is. So gonna get that in there. All right, and just kind of buff it out with the fluffy end of the brush here. You also don't have to use, the brush that comes with the palette. That's kind of optional, but oh, lordy lord, now they're yelling at each other. I love snow days. No, I don't. Wait. Oh, it's happy yelling. Okay. Okay. So, get that in there. Get as much color as you want. Build it up. Blend it out. Whatever you gotta do. Then, I like to highlight my brow bone. So, I'm going to take this first color here. This real light color. It is called Strange. Just like me. And I just like to put it right up into my eyebrow to kind of highlight that and it adds like a nice effect to it. So then the next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to take this one here. It's called Factory. It's fourth one in from the other end. It's like a nice kind of shimmery brown. There's this kind of rule of thumb of never to use shimmers in the crease, and I have no idea why, because I love putting shimmers in my crease. I think it looks really nice, and I think it adds a certain layer of depth to your eye makeup. So, I mean, if you want to follow the rules, I guess don't put shimmers in your crease, but I really love to. And it's your face, so you get to do whatever you want, because who cares? You don't put makeup on for other people, you put makeup on for you. So, I'm just going to sweep that into the crease and kind of blend it up and out a little, alright? And you're going to put it all through your crease here over your whole eye and just kind of blend it out, and it's going to make this nice kind of semi-smoky look, and it's going to look really, really nice. So I just kind of like to take my fingers and fix it up a little bit because my eyes are weird, so sometimes stuff gets under here and whatnot. So then the next thing that we're going to do, still using the fluffy end of the brush, is we are going to take this very last color here. It's called Black Heart, right? Yes, Black Heart. It is a very dark brown. Use sparingly if you don't want your stuff to be too dark. And we're just going to press it onto the outer edge of your eye and blend it into your crease a little bit. And this adds another layer of not only color depth, but almost like a contouring effect. So it'll really make everything pop out. And like I said, use sparingly. It's very dark. If you don't like very dark eye makeup, then be very careful. You can also go a shade lighter or so to kind of not make it so dark. Personally, I love really dark eyeshadow, so I tend to go a little crazy because I like my smoky eyes to like walk in the room before me. So you're gonna blend that out and try to get it as even as possible, both shape and color wise. And then what I like to do, because I like to smoke my eyes out, this is kind of optional, but I like to take some and just kind of smudge it under my lower lash line, because personally I think it makes it really pop out, and I think it helps to define my eyes a little better. Like I said, if you're not into like the really dark eye makeup, then you can do this with either a lighter color, or you can skip this step. You don't have to do under the eyes. I don't know, I guess I like looking like a panda. So, you know, do what you will. Like I said, it's your face. Do what you want. And then I also like to just go through and kind of redefine the crease a little bit, because sometimes when you're blending it gets just a little lost. So there's that. All right, and then before you go on to like if you've done the bottom part, before you go on to your lid color, I recommend just taking a powder brush and just kind of brushing off any fallout that you might have. The Urban Decay shadows don't really have a whole lot of fallout, but if you're not using like a real high-end palette, sometimes there's a lot of fallout when you do your eyes. So just take like a big fluffy brush, like a powder brush or something, and just kind of sweep it away. Do not wipe it. It will smudge and you will have like stripes on your face. So, and if you're not going for war paint, then you don't want to do that. So then the next color that we're going to use is this one. It's this real nice pink. It's called Buzz. It's one of the shiny shades, and it is very, very nice. I love this color. So we're going to sweep that over the lid and kind of blend it into this darker color here. And, ooh, I'm covering myself up here. I forgot to say, I'm switching over to the tighter end of the brush. I recommend a tighter brush for this. All right, I'll be right down, honey. So that is a nice layer of shimmer on there. And boom, we are done with that part. I definitely recommend lining your waterline for this particular look. Personally, I am going to use, where is it? I'm going to use this. It is a, this is the Lorac Front of the Line Pro liner. This is actually a really nice liner. I actually really like it. I was surprised because I didn't think it was going to because it's brown. But it, I actually really like it. So, and it stays really well, but it's like $23 for this eyeliner. So, you know, if you don't want to spend that much, get like NYX or like e.l.f. or something. Also Wet n Wild. I swear by Wet n Wild eyeliners. I have since I was like 13. So it's like $1 and it is the best eyeliner I have ever used, including the Lorac stuff, because Wet n Wild stays for $1. So there's that. And then the next thing you are going to do is you are going to... Yes, I know the baby is awake. Oh, lordy lord, I am coming. All right. So, last thing you're going to do is your mascara. I recommend doing both top and bottom lashes because it will help to kind of define everything. This particular mascara is the Lorac Pro. It's got like little fibers in it. If you're using a fiber mascara, be careful because it will stab you in the eye when you least expect it. It is very hard to work with. I am not actually a huge fan of this. Hello, Oscar. I'm not actually a huge fan of this mascara, but it came in a set with the palettes and I wanted to try it. So I tried it and I don't recommend it, actually. It is very goopy and difficult to work with if you don't know exactly what you're doing. And it stabs you in the eye and betrays you. So I don't personally recommend this one. There are much better options out there. I will say, however, it does have a really nice color. And if you do know what you're doing with like fiber mascaras and whatnot, it does create a very nice effect. And the fibers are supposed to like make your lashes look fuller and whatnot, which, I mean, I don't really notice any difference because I already have pretty full lashes, so there we go. Oh, they just yell all the time. No wonder the baby's awake. They just yell. So there is that. You can also do wings to kind of accentuate your eyes if you want, but it's not like a necessary step. I'm not doing wings today because I'm lazy today. I don't want to. And then the last thing that I like to do, which I don't know why I put this away, is I like to just take, if I'm not doing the eyeliner, I like to just take my lid color and just cover up any little mascara smudges that got right into my lash line there. Just because sometimes when you do mascara and you don't have your eyeliner on, sometimes when you're rolling the brush through, it will kind of like smudge into your lash line. So I like to just take my lid color and cover that up a little bit. And then blend out as you need to, and boom, you are set. You have a nice, easy, romantic date night eyeshadow. This also works for, you know, kind of every day, but pinks and browns work for every single eye color, so this is pretty universal. Oh, lordy lord! What?
Broke it!
Honey, it's a pen. I can fix it. Excuse me. Let's be nice. Oh, the 5-year-old is trying to ground the 8-year-old. So, anyways, I'm going to wrap this up quick. So this is pretty universal. This is pretty neutral. Everybody with every eye color can do this. I recommend using a nude or pink colored lipstick with this. I don't recommend using red. Red and pink don't go together. We learned this with The Little Mermaid. Red and pink don't go together. So don't do that. You'll just look weird. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and share my videos around. I'm trying to get started as a professional makeup artist. So getting my name out there will hopefully get me noticed and recognized, and I will be able to get out. And we'll be able to.
I know how to fix this pen.
Oh, I know how to fix. Okay. Driving me nuts. Driving me nuts. But yeah, getting my name out there might hopefully get me noticed and get me maybe on the way to cosmetology school. So, like I said, please like and share. If you'd like to make a donation towards getting me to school, that would be absolutely appreciated. You can do so at my PayPal. There's a link in my profile and also in the video description. Any and all donations are completely appreciated. They go all towards school, but they are not necessary. My videos are going to remain free no matter what. So you don't have to worry about having to pay for makeup tutorials, because I think everybody should know how to do makeup. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all actually tomorrow, since it's Tuesday tomorrow, for another makeup tutorial. So, mwah, I love you. Bye-bye.